Peace, everyone. Dua, duau, hete pu. Nazarek Ramech, E. Hotep. Greetings, divine greatness, divine excellence to the first families. I appreciate you all being here and attending this view of my updates, my status, etc., etc. I plan to be here for a little while this evening. I plan to not be here for a little while this evening. I plan to definitely know that I'm here right now. All right, so this is my platform, Karmic Dynasty. I'm rebranding. Many hats, many names. So call me what you will, say what you may. Either way, I'm here. I am first of all, I am appreciating and I am acknowledging my gifts that I have adorned myself with this evening on this day. Special mention, shout out to Team Owens. I appreciate y'all. And we have Kai Creatress here on her YouTube channel. Peace to you, sister. Peace to you. And we have my sister Quantiera here. Quantiera, she is here. She sends peace and love and duau to the Ramech. It's possible. It's highly possible. It's highly likely that I will not appear as I may usually appear. I am going through some adjustments with my brand, as most of you I would like to think you're aware of. And so what before I was known as, my platform was the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty. My platform is now called Karmic Dynasty. I had many reasons for shortening that. And today I am here. No special agenda, no specific topic. So join me in the conversation if you will, that'd be great. I really, if you know me before and my tolerance level for madness, I could maybe, I'm not anymore. I'm not with the madness anymore. Now to my first point this evening, which just came up. It's just coming today and I'm rolling with it. The Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty was based on, and it was created, it was birthed from me leaving a group. I had my best intentions in my utmost mind to be productive, as always, to be a part of the group and to contribute to the group and to do my share of building and uplifting those that needed it. I found out, I came to know that the group was on some other type shit. So in an effort, and I've shared this story in brief before, it's not new. I to let the public know, those who were to be aware, because of course the entire public wouldn't know, but there were some, and also for those who were still in the group, just to let them know what was up with this group they're in. Very popular group, so to speak. Either way, so in an effort to separate from the group, and to speak my piece and to recover and get myself together and move on in life. I created the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty. I addressed the issues of the group. I addressed why I left the group, and in addressing it so that people, I needed a name for those who were going to see me on YouTube, need a YouTube channel name. So the writings, the memoirs, and I actually had planned for that agenda to continue for at least 2 years. I only needed about a month and I was good. So it was short lived. So it's the memoirs of a karmic dynasty. So whatever I put out there, if everyone wasn't seeing it, hearing it, I put it out there. And karma, life, the path, those people, it'll come back around to them how it may. My expression of it was the karmic, and the dynasty in which I was creating. And there was some people in the group who were aware of me leaving before I left. And they thought I was starting a group of my own. Like, no, I ain't got time to start no group. I don't have time to y'all following me. I don't have time, effort, or energy to and y'all don't need me as a leader. You lead yourself out of that area if that's what you want to do and go your way. We can stay in contact, but no, I'm not starting a group. But us leaving and what we were doing, it was a mutual distant dynasty. So that's what that was all about. And so happens to be that the acronym T for the, M for memoirs, K for karmic, A karmic, A and karmic. Those 4 letters, actually, after a moment in time, I realized were the first letter to each one of my daughters' names. I have 4 daughters. So the T belongs to my one daughter, the M to the other daughter, K and the A. The D in dynasty is their last name from my first marriage. And I was like, wow. So it meant something to me. And so when I let it go. So when I came, that part, I let cover the madness of why and how the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty was originally created. And I took that thought of, wow, that was created, and I didn't even realize those letters were in place of my daughter's names. And I have one son, but his initials is not in there anywhere. But for my daughters, I just kept that with me when I started back up in the social media presence. And that also I thought was going to be short-lived, like one video or so. And y'all know me, so y'all know where I was at. And I just wanted to share some content, be a guest. And so I pulled up the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty, used that platform as that space with the energy of my daughters, the positives, to cover and get rid of the madness and move on in life. Apparently, I've been on social media for a year, almost a year and a half now. It's been cool. So with that being said, there are times when others would address me and they may not know me as Joy. They may not know me as any other way, just the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty. And in consideration of those people who I observed, I paid attention. They wanted to address me. They didn't want to shortcut my name or acronym me. And just the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty was long in typing out. So I put some thought in it when I see things, it processes. So the output, the process, the results is Karmic Dynasty. So that's where I am at in my brand and getting it all together. With that, taking a break right now, acknowledging Siba, Ramu Tefkweb, Duau, to you, Siba, and the Facebook user. Greetings to the beloved Empress. So I'm not sure who that is because it's a Facebook user. Greetings to you as well. I have been dua woo hamet asba ast het heru dua woo. Peace to you as well. Peace and love, sister. Peace and love. Speaking of observing, and again, for those of you who are here, I plan to be here for a while this evening. I plan to not be. I'm here, so I'm here. Oh, that's Sharpay. Y'all, right quick. All right. I have been busy. Apparently, I didn't think anybody would really notice. And I actually have not been tracking time. So the length of time that has elapsed since I was last on live, I didn't realize it was that length of time had passed. And a sister of mine, she also politely, I don't even know what her intention was, but she was like, "You've been quiet lately." And actually at the time this evening, I was like, I had just planned to go live. So I am here, and I've been posting on my YouTube channel. Just I guess it was a while ago, and I guess it was apparent. Guess it was a while ago, and it was in regards to my balance and wholeness to you as well, Fallon. Islam, my brother. I appreciate you being here. And what was my point? Where was I at? Time, me. Okay, so again, I'm gonna be here. Okay, so I have been busy. I've been busy. I've not been meaning to not be here. I've been busy. Always busy. I had so my recent activity on YouTube, I was sharing posts about my upcoming tour. I was sharing information there, and well, I'm live. I'm also active on Facebook and Instagram. I've been active in the comment sections and interacting on other people's pages, posts on Instagram. On Facebook, I have my own posts, and I've had 2 lives, I think, just one live, a little short on some traffic cop, I don't know. Anyway, I've been busy. I've been busy. So I didn't realize really, I knew I hadn't been live. I didn't know anybody missed me. So apologies. I thought I was active. So this is my point. I thought I was active enough in places to where it wouldn't cause concern, to where people would see, oh, she's still around. She good. I have up this banner right now because some people I am in contact with, so they are aware of where I'm at, space with time, where I am, and in most part, because I cannot share everything. Some things I am processing myself, so I can't share them. But you're aware of my energy, so it goes without being said at times. The mother matriarch Salima Ellis and I are working on this big production broadcast, and she has been working on this event, Ginger Chew, since Last year. She's been working on it for a minute. So we've been busy. Here's some information on my upcoming tour. I've been getting books donated to me. So I've been managing the communication of the donated books that I'm packing up and taking in the car with me to Washington, D.C. And yep, I still have, there's 10 tickets available altogether. We will be on the bikes, the share bikes, ride share bikes, bicycles. And I figured in a group, 10 is a safe number. So I have 7 tickets left for the event. And I've not even mentioned the tickets amounts was left for the event in weeks, I think. Because I've been doing other things in regards to my upcoming tour and the tour dates and all of that stuff. So if you want more information on that, you can contact me. It's not a problem. Here goes my information here. I think my email address is in here. It's not. Either way, I'm going to type it in here for you. So while I do that, this is my contact information right here. You see on the screen ticker. I am basically in life right now working on being more relaxed, less stress, more laid back. Here go my email address. That's what I'm working on. So again, wear many hats. I can be spontaneous, duh. I can be straight to the point, duh. I can come with a PowerPoint presentation and hit point. First the live button, point, then the end broadcast button, done. I can come on here and eat my popcorn and share and vent. I'm flexible. I can move. I can do some things. There's nothing that I can't do. The impossibilities don't exist. Don't exist. Now, on my tour list, dates and all that info stuff, the Pennsylvania location has been updated to Philadelphia. Pittsburgh is no longer in Philadelphia. So make a note of that. If you're planning to attend that event, I will be there with Ramutef Queb, and we will be advertising that event in late July, early August. And so that event will take place September 4th. Siba Ramutef Queb and I will be having an astrology conference. Very interesting, very interesting. So I've been working on that with him. So of course, there's flyers and presentations to prepare for. And then I also have been, as a founding member of the Naga ship, along with Siba Ramutef Queb and Siba Ptah Secret Sar and Siba Kepra Ptah and Siba Javuti Asar, we are working on the calendar. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. I'm getting up. So, okay, I'm here. We are working on the year Renpet number 11 of the ancient Kemetic Rasurian calendar. We are right now, we have been, and we will continue to take pre-orders for the upcoming edition. This one expires. So, well, with this Gregorian, the fraudulent Gregorian chronological timeline being included in here for those that need to be weaned off of it and into some immortality, precious treasure. In that case, it technically on the Gregorian calendar expires on July 24th because the Renpet's on the 25th. So as of July 24th, this is no longer any good. We have announcements that will be included in on the new calendar and things to see. So that calendar will be out soon and available for ordering. Until then, we're taking pre-orders. So Sibu Ramatev Queb's information has been ticking for you there. With that as well being said, the Renpet we have been preparing for as well with our Sibu Patah Secret SAR leading us on that. There will be many activities. One thing that I am interested in is the attention that will be more, it will be more focused on the children and them learning. And that's on my personal agenda. And so my granddaughter will be there with me this year. Next year, I plan to have 2 or 3 of my grandchildren with me. And I've been taking a road trip or 2. I've been like the other last week or so, I went to DC and Pittsburgh to check out some things myself and make sure the things that are needed for the guests are there so everyone's comfortable. And so I took 2 of my grandchildren with me just to see how they are on road trips and what adjustments I need to make with myself to make sure that if they are with me, that all is well within my knowledge of all is well, of my doing. So now, because some trips like the DC book tour that I have coming up and the lecture on while we're on the bikes, my granddaughter won't be there because that's not safe. That's not a safe place for her. That event will be for adults only. So you have your ticket. Yeah, the 3 people who have their tickets already, I know they're not bringing children. So for the 7 tickets that are left available to purchase, I request do not bring your children to this event because I don't think it'd be safe for them riding bikes. Now, if they're young adults like 16 or so, but as the adult, you know, you're the mother or father of the child. I'm going to trust your judgment on that. My call is this is an event you will not see my grandchildren at for that reason. So you want tickets, you need information on that, all that. Here go my information. You can contact me. Here also is my email address. You can contact me. So we are working on all of that. Also, where are we at on the comments? What was I about to say? Okay, I got my notes. I got my notes. I have my notes here because I plan to share a lot, and when I do, sometimes my mind, I like to put things out. And I'm looking in the comments section. This brother right here, very active as always. I appreciate you. Comment section. Sibu Ramatev Queb, I don't know what you mean by a while. I'm looking to see what you're saying. I'm a little bit back. While I do that, So I've been working on all of that. And of course, if you know the smallest one of the things about me, I have my own tax company, which I've had since 2009. And we are aware that the tax season, well, for most people, the calendar year, the tax filing season just ended. And so I've wrapped up my tax season, and there is some office management, back office paperwork and things that and filings that need to happen after tax season. So I've been doing that. I've had to hire, I've had to get not hire, I've had to get one other additional person in the office to assist me. This year, tax season has been a piece of art. That's all I'm gonna say about that for now. And I have Peace Sirwa Pool. I appreciate you being here. And while I speak, some continuing notes from my brother here. I have, of course, also I have tax classes. In those classes, I teach people to keep so they can be where they want to be in their tax situation. And I also teach them and show them how to come out of that situation if they choose to be. Some people not ready to come out the tax situation. Some people, I tell them that they don't have to pay taxes. There's ways around it, and they are not trying to hear me. They are not aware of that. They are on some other things. They're not ready for that. And in the event they become ready, they of course know that I'm available to assist them with all of that. That's what I've been doing. And so also here in the state of Indiana, I am aware the state of Indiana for the past 4 years or so has been, let me adjust my lighting. They have been auditing people, auditing some people, some clients, some taxpayers. So I have my own taxpayers, my own tax clients, and when I prepare their tax returns, and you know what, the state of Indiana is auditing the taxpayers that have a small business that have filed a Schedule C form. Before all of that, though, I have always prepared my clients for audit situations because my knowledge and concern of audits mostly at the time that I started the tax business was primarily the IRS auditing people, not the state of Indiana. So for some time I have been, and I will continue to make sure when my tax clients file their paperwork with me that everything on their Schedule C form, therefore their small business, has a paper trail behind it. So in the event of an audit, all they have to do is pull out this packet of information and what's necessary, what the state is asking for, and just send it in. It's not a headache, and it shouldn't be. And some people receive the headaches because they were not properly prepared to handle those situations. So that's what I've been doing as well. And so, yeah, recently, okay, so the state has been auditing people this year again. And it's not only, of course, my clients that they're auditing, but I'm getting through word of mouth because, as I told my child the other day, since my first year of having my tax business, I've not advertised. I don't go out passing out flyers and business cards and all that stuff. My business is all by word of mouth. Until last year, all my business is by word of mouth. I have business cards, so if I see people and they like, what you doing? I hand them a card, but I'm not out hitting the block, passing doing. I have not, and I'm not. And this year I have gotten a number of new clients just based on they're being audited by the state. They were referred to me by somebody who knows me here in Indiana. So I've been working with those new people who I didn't even have forecasted in my calendar, in the Gregorian calendar. So I've been doing all of that and making adjustments. And so I'm here. I've not went anywhere. I have lately been sharing that. I've been sharing that well, not lately. I've been in the process of, since this social media somewhere. It's not new. I spoke about funeral pre-planning, arrangements for your family when that time comes. And so I have a plan. I need to make adjustments as is necessary in life. And I have new information that I've been sharing. And so the lady that I have assisting me now, she has an office in the same building where my office space is at. So, she sees me come in there with my grandchildren from time to time, and she considers us family, and my grandchildren are her grandchildren and all that stuff. So somehow the conversation came up of this platform and other things that I'm doing. I think it was through the donated books, because somebody in the office had donated some books. So that came up in conversation. And she said, how do you have time for yourself doing all of this? And I told her, I have time for myself. I'm not as busy as people think I am. And I've shared that with a number of people lately. People, right quick, some people. So, but right quick, I told her, I shared with her, I do take time for myself. And but my time for me, other people might think as that's not what time for me means. So I told her, though, for example, the time I'm spending with her, that was time for myself. I considered that time for myself. That was me time. That was time because I need to know that when I leave this avatar, that the responsibility of placing this avatar in a burial plot and the cost of it is not on anybody else. This avatar belongs to me. I'm responsible for taking care of it while it's here. So long as it's here, I am putting my best foot forward. Speaking of footprints, I'm putting my best foot forward to make sure that all of the arrangements for this avatar, as I do when I pre-plan while I am in this avatar, is taken care of. So, that's a peace of mind I have while I'm here, to know that, especially being mindful and having the knowledge, that means I'm responsible. I would feel some kind of way if I just went through life not making any plans, but knowing that the responsibility will fall on my children or something. That's crazy. That's ridiculous to me. My children have their lives. They have their avatars to prepare and take care of. and pre-plan and do things in regards to their avatar. And I was having a conversation with somebody and they was like, oh, y'all can just dump my body in it. Well, no, you just can't do that. You just can't do that. That's not how that's gonna happen, because you putting people at risk. You putting their livelihood at risk to just dump your body somewhere. How do they look? How does that go? That's not happening. So either way, I share with her, this is time for myself. And at the same time, not sure what if she realized, and I'm gonna have to tell her. I think I told her, yeah, time with her. I appreciated being in her company, because I learned so much from her and her level of wisdom. I could have sat there all day. That was me time. I was absorbing and gaining so much from her. So that was time for me. But with that, and with that being said, I thought on that some, and I decided to actually slow down more than I had been before. Just slow down some, Tish. And, I got things I do, like working out and focusing on what I'm putting in my body and on my body and other things. So I've been doing some inner work. I've been mindful of my space and my time and how I'm sharing it. And I recently, and I'm going to speak on this briefly because I have this comment on this screen I'm going to address in a little bit. And I'm not going to move it because I'm not going to move it till I address it. And I don't, anyway. As you may or may not be aware of, there are people that I work with or I support or worked past tense with and or supported past tense. I have had to do some inner structuring. I've had to remove some things and put in its place some other things. I've had some inner structures that have been needed to be formed, to be put in place. And I've been doing some adjustments with myself. I have been doing my best. And I'm doing good. I'm doing my thing so far. I've been doing my best to experience the growth that was offered to me an opportunity to take advantage of. I've been given an opportunity to see an area for growth. I've been given an opportunity to make it happen. It was challenging. It's been challenging because the old me, the like 2 months ago me, would have tore some shit up. Would have tore some shit up. Would have did my best. Would have put all kind of effort forward to destroy personalities, to destroy and defeat personas, whoever. There, as my mother told me, is a time and space for everything. There's a time and a place for everything. And I listen to her sometimes. I do my best, since she has removed herself from her avatar, to listen to her more. And for once, I listen to her. Yes, ma'am. And I did something different. And then there's the struggle with yourself to do something different, to do something more productive with the time and energy that I have, that you have. We always have the opportunity to be more productive in another light, because destroying motherfuckers and them shits, oh, I found that would have been productive. It was yet though in another light. Whoa, the wrath. It's on me, y'all know a glimpse. Y'all didn't capture, y'all done checked it. There are some ways, some places where it could have went down. It could have went down. And it did go down. It went down. It went down. Some people are not aware. So me speaking to them ain't gonna make them aware. That's some work they have to do with themselves to become aware. What I know that my responsibility is to address it outwardly. There is someone. There's recordings. Recordings didn't start happening with this technology. Push the record button with the red circle. That, however, red square, however, whatever the icon is. Recordings didn't start with this technology that we. Recordings. The Akashic Records is full of recordings. I know that I will say it at least once, because that's all I need, once. For me. In growing though, and not getting in its way, I will repeat it. I will say it again about 4 or 5 times. That's where I'm at in life right now. Versus saying it one good time, swearing I'm tearing somebody down, creating atmospheres of chaos and disrest and crap. I'll put that energy and focus on me and my growth. And I am a big picture person. Sometimes I put a wall up because I don't even want to see the picture. Because in here somewhere there's a me, the section of me that just want to tear up everything on this side of the wall. I don't care about the wall. I don't care about the picture over on that, the bigger, the outward, all that other parts of the picture show. I'm putting up a wall and I'm fighting everything over here. I don't care about all of that. And then, of course, there's times where I'm focused on the big picture. I'm working on overcoming the nonsense, the small things, and the rage. To address it in some arenas wouldn't matter. Where I thought it would matter. It only matters to me. So I keep it with me. For the most part, it stays with me. As with the group that I addressed, where the creation of the memoirs of a karmic dynasty came from, them people, most of them, them damn sheeple followers didn't care none about what I was saying. They still in the damn group today, spending money, kissing ass, rolling around, doing dumb shit. That's just what they gonna do. So the good thing is I came away from that and let it go in the time period I did versus the 2 years or so I had planned to be there addressing the group. It was addressed. The group is still active. Glad I didn't spend a year or two addressing the madness. Everyone has their own path. They will find out and know what they need to find out and know. I do my part. I speak my piece, and I'm good. The message that I gave concerning that group, everybody who's come in contact with that group since and will, all of them don't know the message. They are finding out, some of them for themselves, and then they are making the decision to remove themselves from the group and or not. So I've had to remove myself from some people's presence. I've had to remove my efforts in service to support people and work with some people. And I found myself in recent times with doing that all that energy I was putting in and assisting and helping and supporting others, some others, it had to go somewhere. So it went on me. So I've had my me time. I've also been working on the platform. I've been working on things and the energy, all this. At the same time, I'm not as busy as people think I am. I have time to talk to you. You can call. Some of y'all I give you my number. You call me. We can talk. You got something you want to share, or you bring me something. You'll say, "Well, I woulda," but you ain't got time to hear. I have time. I have time. You can contact me. I got time. You can contact me. Here go my contact information again. I have time. Again, I don't even track where there's certain alarms that go off. And I ain't talking about setting clocks or things. There's certain alarms that go off. Then that lets me know what day it is. You know, when people start texting me, "Oh, I know the last tax day is tomorrow." Oh, well, then that lets me know that's what day tomorrow is. Those are the type of alarms I live by today. Those are the type Gregorian calendar notifications I get to know what day it is on that calendar. Back and so here. Now, this comment I had up, the ashes to ashes and dust to dust. I originally, from what I know, I have this knowledge. It came from my mother. She spoke the ashes to ashes, dust to dust all the time. My mother had her avatar cremated. And with my funeral pre-planning arrangements, there are some things that my mother didn't prepare for and plan. And it was evident once she left. She didn't know, because if she had known, she would have prepared for it. She would have made it. It would have been in with her other preparations. I have learned from that, and I'm making my own preparations. Now, in regards to this ashes to ashes and dust to dust, I had this knowledge that I had this thinking that when people say that, when they use that reference, that they are speaking about the avatar going back into the earth. Recently, I'm thinking maybe some people are just saying their body will return back to that state of being, that status, that state, the dust, the ash, substance. Unless certain preparations are made, if the knowledge thinking is the ashes to ashes and dust to dust is your body, the avatar returning back to the ground, to the earth, is not going to happen in the average situation, because the avatar is in a casket. So the ashes and the dust of the avatar is not going into the earth, it's going to stay in that casket. And what I also know is that the casket itself sits inside a concrete block, concrete structure. So the avatar is not going to the earth. Now, if you have a green burial, as in my case will be, then it will. Everything is biodegradable. It'll go down and go and meet with the earth again. No chemicals in the avatar, no formaldehyde, no none of that stuff. So just wanted to make that point right quick for those, maybe somebody need to think about something again. Just putting it out there. The hip self is up. Okay. Also, with what I've been doing recently, because I mentioned observing, like with changing my name to Karmic Dynasty. Facebook user. Peace. I've not been on a live in a minute, so you didn't miss me. I wasn't here, and I addressed that earlier in the live. So you have to, if you want to hear about that and the what's up, you can check that out. And I don't know, Facebook user, who you are. I'm sure I know who you are, but I can't see who you are. And yes, sir, why? For real. They getting it. They getting it. And one thing I learned in life, really, and I'm talking about these people that I done dismissed oh so politely. They've had to be dismissed because they disrespectful, and I don't have time for that. So instead of me carrying on and raging and ranting, I just dismiss them. I don't have time. I could have. I don't have time. I had better things to do, and I found out because I thought about it. I'm a thinker. I thought probably pre-planned, big picture person. I thought about it. The time I would have put into addressing it, the time I would have put in to destroying some stuff, and then getting their rebuttal, the nonsense. Because I'm telling you, there's nothing anybody in this. There's nothing anybody can say about me and be correct and factual about it and right about it. Nothing. Nobody in this living life of the physical can say anything about me. If they say it, they wrong. If they say it, they retarded. If they say it, they made it up. If they said it, they ain't bringing nothing to prove what the hell they saying is real. And if they have the audacity to say it, I promise you, I got at least 5 things that will shut their dumb asses up. Promise you. I promise you. I guarantee you. I got at least 5 things on their ass that would make them look real dumb small for even trying to come at me. I take care of my space. When people's minds ain't right, they be thinking they right. And I'm telling you, for the record, it can be documented. Nobody can say anything about me. I cover my trail, my space, I surround, I make sure I'm square, straight, circular, spherical. I make sure I'm all that before I address somebody. I check out the room. I observe. Because I don't come in the room and know where I'm at. I got to find out where I'm at. I observe. I've observed some things and decided that some things I cannot any longer be a part of. Because if I did, I would then be forced within myself to address they dumb asses. I would be forced to expose they asses. And instead, and some people know my energy. They know they've done their readings and they aware of the possibility, some of the possibilities. Some they've witnessed for themselves. I've witnessed many. Nobody has had nothing to say about me. They don't have nothing to do about me. They don't have nothing about me. Period. I don't care who they are. Let them try. Try it. I've heard it. I'm gonna do it myself. I've seen it. I've seen it. And I'm at a point in life where I'd rather, because people go through things. Sometimes it's some things you don't even see or know about. Just know they going through it for fucking with you. And I'm lately in life getting real pleasure. I'm pleased to know that they ass is getting hit in the spirit realm. I'm pleased. Ginger Chew. I appreciate you being here, Sir Y. Back to mindfulness and me taking in people's criticisms and our feedback and all that. I'm going to share two of them right now with y'all. Number one, some people be like, oh, I can't get down with she on because, and this ain't even what I was talking about earlier. This few moments ago. This is another little topic. Moving on. Some people can't roll. They don't want to hear me because I say and I'm gonna keep saying You don't say nothing when creatures walk around oming all day. Don't bye. The same way you found yourself to my live is the same way you can take out. Bye. I don't care. I didn't even come here. I'm not here for followers, for likes, for believers. I came to social media to share feedback on a broadcast that I viewed, to be a guest one time. I was then asked if I had anything else to share in my notes. Oh, I got plenty of notes. So I will continue to be a guest. And then the question was one day, well, do you want to go live on your platform today too? Yeah, we can put it on my blog. I don't care. We can do that. So that's what I do. I'm just here to share information. You don't want to hear it, duh, bye. It's people who never even see me, don't even know I exist, that I'm here. They don't ever see me. Why I'm gonna cry because you don't want to be here because Nigga, I'm gonna till I get tired, or don't no more. It apparently wasn't for you. Blah. Next. This next item, I wasn't even aware that I did. I was like, what the hell is they talking about? And so I started to go back and play the video. I was like, I ain't got time. I got stuff to do. Hey, that's what they say. That's what they say. I apparently people here, y'all listen. Some people, some stuff just ain't for them, and they'll find whatever to dismiss the message. The homicidal, genocidal maniacs, they're destroying themselves. You don't need me to help you. So I don't care if you don't come to my live and watch me because I smack my mouth. I apparently do this, something. First of all, is what I do. I'm not, the only place I've seen that is like in them hood movies or the portrayals of the hood where the girl, that's not what I'm doing. Is that, and I'm thinking, but I ain't none of them. I'm thinking they might do that on purpose. That's what they do to help express their point. When I realize when I do it, it's because it's part of me taking a breath and swallowing. And I've been told by some, because I share this with a few people, I've been told by at least one person that I just have a wet mouth. So, I mean, y'all gonna complain because is what I'm doing. The hell is wrong with people? You ain't even gotta. It's a way, like, if you really wanted to assist and express yourself in a productive manner, because I'm not receiving that feedback in the place of where I'm going to go take a class on how to not make that sound. I can't even receive your feedback because you're trifling. Because your whole presentation is retarded. Also, for the record, I've done my share of teaching classes. And when I was in the workforce, I've been a manager. I've done my share of teachings. I've done my share. I didn't sign up for none of them damn teaching moments. I didn't put on no application to be no teacher. Them just came and asked me. I took a presentation class in college as part of, the whole presentation and how to form it and use postcard or index cards and how to conduct yourself in a debate, all that presentation speaking skills, whatever the class was called. I'm not a professional public speaker. So apparently professional, whatever, public speakers don't, or say, how I come is how I come. It's for you or it ain't. For you or it ain't. I don't care. Bye. Anyway, okay. Greetings, Shiva Batista from YouTube. Greetings. I appreciate you being here. Something else. So anyway, updates. I've shared my updates. I got my thing. Clicking. Greetings to you, Phoenix Jean. YouTube, Phoenix Jean, Karmic. I am clicking. You talking about the sound? The click. Yeah, that apparently irritates some people. Or you talking about I'm clicking, like clicking off on my interpretation. It's something else. Oh, the click. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm like, these people be caught up on This what the creature told them was a way to present yourself. Niggas, they got problem with and clicking. All that existed before the damn English language you're holding on to, which is bastardized in the first damn place. These people want, you know what? There's places they can go for that. It ain't here on Karmic Dynasty. It ain't here. So, you know, craziness. Yeah, the language. Yep, I got you. It's something else. People are something else. So I share my updates. So also in regards to my broadcast, my lecture tour that I have coming up, there's a few people, who were wanting to host me in their city. And I'm live in my Facebook group. Okay, that's probably where I'm not catching people's names from. So there's some people who want me to come to their city and they want to host me there. So I've also been coordinating with them to do my best to get to their city before this snow hits in the Midwest. And then I have to prepare and plan for delays and or canceled lecture tours, which I would not be a fan of doing. So I'm working on scheduling those 3 cities, scheduling those 3 cities in on my tour date without overwhelming myself, without doing too much, because I do too much sometimes, and I'm working on not being overwhelmed, because the social media stuff is like, oh, that's Charvet. Okay, yeah, you in a Karmic Dynasty. I got on Facebook, I have a group. It's called Karma Did What? And so that's where some of the viewers are at, if it's a Facebook user, because they're in there. Yeah, I had noticed neither. Right. Crazy people. So now with people inviting me to host me to their city, and I already had a calendar of scheduled events planned, and I posted it's out there, and people buying tickets too, I definitely am sticking to my tour dates. And I, again, am mindful. I do my damnedest to be mindful of people and all this stuff. So the possibility of thinking that somebody will buy tickets to a November event, and for some reason, like November in the South, north, south, however you want to do, the opposite of where Indiana at, however you looking at your map, upside, the right side up, the upside down map. I can't even in my rights of mind plan an event for November, because I might not be able to get out of Indiana. I might be able to get. I've been there before, and it wasn't even for an event. It was on a personal trip I was taking from the inner South and coming home, and that snow hit, and I was in Ohio, and I was like 2 exits from Indiana. Didn't even realize it, because the snow was a straight whiteout on the highway. I just merged over slow, that slow roll on the highway in the whiteout. But yeah, I can't. Some people, when they go places, they need a hotel, so that's money. Some hotel rooms are non-refundable, so there went your money. Same with plane tickets and or car rentals and or just your own personal vehicle in your time and space. I'm not about to I cannot plan a November event in the South. There's some things I can't do. So I'm still working on managing to put it in my schedule. So there are possible upcoming updates, which includes additional cities to my upcoming lecture tour. And yeah, the social media will drain your soul. I needed to take a break because I realized how much of myself I was putting out there, and I needed to just put it towards myself and do some things. That's what I'm doing. I had, since I first appeared on social media, when the Karmic Dynasty was first formed, and then when I brought it back out this past year, last year. I lost my point. Opening up this ginger chew. Yeah, it'll drain you. I've had to focus on myself and seeing how much. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So since I got on both what you call it, the birth of the memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty and the rebirth of it, people like, you can have your own. I'm okay. You should do all by yourself. Okay, right now I'm not. I don't do this for lifestyle. I don't do this as my source of income. I'm not up here to make a living off of the social media platform. Seriously? No, I'm good. I'm at a point where I'm doing it myself on my own because this is where I'm at in life. Not because motherfuckers is all happy and excited. Like, oh, you about to blow up. You get numbers. You get this. I'm just here to express myself. And like today, eat my ginger chews while y'all been rolling with me. Y'all know I came up in on here. I showed my face, the memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty, and was sitting straight up in my chair. Spoke on cue. Spoke only when spoke. Had it. If y'all could see me and I'm getting prepared for them lives, all my lighting had to be. Is my lighting right? Is my hair? Is my shirt? This was a hot to mess. I'm learning. I'm working on. I don't say I'm learning because I know how to relax and chill. I relax and chill out, but it was something about getting up in front of people, and I want to be, but I don't want to be. But it's okay to be, but it's not okay to. I'm good. That's draining. Making sure that I'm put together in a certain kind of way. I've learned a lot. I've learned a whole hell of a lot. And we'll continue to learn every day. Where am I at? Updates my status. You know what? I've gotten my share of apparently on Facebook. My Facebook name, Joy Allen. Apparently my status is single. I just threw that page together. I make adjustments sometimes. far as I know, social media fake. So be, excuse me, all about some writing exact in there. Cause first of all, my name ain't Joy Allen, and I call me Joy Allen, so my name is Joy Allen. But my name my mama gave me wasn't Joy and it wasn't Allen. I say that. So apparently, because it happened before, people interested in my personal life, what you call it, with a man, my relationship status, and I did that video, something about sex partners and stuff, patterns and partners, sex patterns and partners. So again, for some reason, people was worrying about my single stat. Are you single? What? I'm like, oh, that's what my Facebook page say. Yeah, I'm single, and what you want? You don't want nothing from me. I promise you don't want nothing from me. I promise you don't want nothing from me. Because number one, I know the man that will come to me ain't gonna come to me on no damn, are you single? Because he for one can read apparently, so he ain't gonna ask me no shit I already said and me repeat myself. He ain't no duh nigga. I can't switch no duh nigga. Apparently her status say single, so she's single. That's what the man who come to me gonna be doing. The one that I would pay attention to. And anyway, that's a one that I would pick, because that's what men do. Only niggas be like, "Are you single, nigga? You want to say something to me? Say it. Don't let that be the conversation starter, because conversation ended that fast." Yeah, I'm single, and actually, when I'm get in a relationship, I probably the last thing I'm be thinking about is updating my status on Facebook. Period. So, with that being said, when I get into a relationship with a man, men are precious beings. I appreciate a man. When I'm in a relationship with a man, and for some reason in life, if another man come in me, because my status still say single, because I have not yet addressed the fakeness, falsehoods of social media, then I will update my status at that time to end a relationship. It ain't gonna say married, because I'm not doing no marriage, no paperwork, no none of that. Not we are what we are. Me and him, we are what we are. I don't need no marriage title. I don't need a last name. I don't need none of that. So that's my status. There is no us. There is no us. That's my status. And with that being said, I have there's people, and they and one of them was my platform, my sharer. And right quick, no, I ain't gonna right quick that right now. He would say, Abdiel Ben Levy L would say, public and private don't mix. He was my teacher on that. Public and private don't mix. Public and private do mix. That's a lie. Y'all know I'm good for busting up some lies. And that's some stuff I've been working on lately. Right quick too. Tish, which lies you want to bust up today? Is it really necessary to bust that up? Do you have to bust up all lies because you spend the rest of your life just on social media all the time about a damn lie and all? So anyway, public and private, they mix. I have had some private time lately It was addressed today publicly. The private, it is part of your being. There is no choice but for the public and private to be where you are at all times. And whether you say it out loud or not, in your presentation and how you carry yourself in life, and people come into your space and function with you, they can feel it. They know it. You ain't got to say nothing. Private, people know without knowing. You know, I'm telling you, public and private, they mix. I've been going through, as we all do. Lately, I've recognized and I've been working on addressing some inner issues. I've been working on myself for real, like going to work every day and working on me lately, like for real, work. It's been exhausting. When you put in some work, you're going to get tired. I've had my tired days. I've had days I've been working on me. And it seeps into the public parts. When I address people in social media, like in their comments, I've gotten some responses, reactions like, "Whoa, what's she talking about? Where's she at?" And I'm like, "Oh, I said that. I typed that." That private seeped in when I was being public. There are things that you say and do you don't realize you're saying and doing, and that you're sharing your private life with those who are paying attention, those who are focused in on you. And sometimes we ain't even got to pay attention or be focused. We just come into it and we know it. Private and public, they do mix. Period. So, update. This update, public notice from my sharer, Abdiel Ben Levy L, that public and private do mix. If I don't one day say it to him, if he don't hear me say it to him first, privately, here it is publicly. Because some things just need to be said publicly. It ain't private, private conversation. It's a public matter. Public and private do mix. Your lifestyle, how you live, your appearance, unless you are deliberately getting dressed another kind of way, unless you are deliberately speaking another language or in another manner, unless you are deliberately changing your body language and your scenery and all this, you are sharing your privacy with the public. The very fact that somebody can see your ass is public. You ain't private. I'm just saying. And moving forward, speaking of sharers and all this, there are times we are gifted with tokens. And I have been gifted with the opportunity to accept a great selection of volunteers to be moderators on my platform. They came to me. I'm one day minding my business on some stuff. You know what I mean? Minding my business on my me stuff, my personal time, my private space and time. And here they come with some public stuff. Far as I know, not aware of any reason as to why I would even need a moderator, an additional moderator. And these moderators are going to, they have access to the StreamYard. So they are in the studio with me. And if you're familiar with StreamYard, like right now in my screen, there is the up here, over here, up past where it's, well, y'all can't even see that. So right here in this screen, it says live, and it says I've been live for 1 hour and 26 minutes and 22, 23, 24 seconds. It shows how many people viewing and their reactions. Now, outside of this box on this white screen, it's got the StreamYard icon and the title. And over here, it's got, outside of this box over here, it's got where I can edit the posting of the broadcast, and it shows which platforms I'm streaming on. And next to that, at the end, it says in broadcast and all some other stuff. Now, down here below, outside of this box, below there, it's got me logged in here on StreamYard. It's got my shared screen space where I share what's on the screen. And there's other spaces below here. And that's where guests are at. And then I bring them up on screen. I don't have to bring nobody up. They're in here with me. So I'm not bringing them up on screen, but they're in here. And people get out of line, they just gonna block them. They ain't even gonna say nothing to you. We ain't got time to be babysitting you. Come, or you ain't gotta be here. We're not here to babysit your ass. Bye. You're not gonna come in here being a distraction. Because again, I'm just sitting here expressing myself. You come or you don't. You ain't gotta be here. We ain't got time for you to know who the moderators are and all that other stuff. That was the one moderator, that was his idea. It wasn't even nothing. I was in a private moment doing some private stuff and got a text about a public matter. And I was like, sure, yeah, y'all, you in the StreamYard anyway. Y'all got, it ain't nothing. I can log y'all in and do it. Oh, y'all. I'm in the company of great men. Always. Seen and unseen. So the madness is no longer, first of all, I never tolerated it really anyway. I address people. I wasted time addressing them. And I had my shares and they did things, but really I handled all the blocking people and putting them out after I addressed them myself. My moderator, my sharer, they just share information about me, and they ask people, like they share my Cash App and things like that, and tell you to like, comment the video, all that stuff. And me myself, I address the disrespectful, retarded people and stuff in here, and then I block them. And so they've been here, they'll continue to be around. And then I got, ones for Facebook, one for YouTube. So either way, yeah, they control the flow and they add content. And, I am in the company of great men, and I am, yeah, I'm just about done. I think I probably will go on for another half hour. I am closing though. I am closing. So in my closing, I acknowledge the great company of men that I am in, and naming Ptah Seeker Asar, Jehuti Asar, Kepra Ptah, and Ramatef Quet. I am also addressing my brother here. Greatness right here. Greatness right here. In the company of great men. That's who I'm addressing right now. There are, of course, women, my sisters, greatness, and I'm acknowledging them now. So there is, of course, Sir Wapool, and then there is Fallon. And on that note, and of course, there's Sharpay. Check out her website, Shari Berry Studios. I know she's gonna correct me. I got her in here somewhere. .com. She does arts, just beautiful with frames of different types and all kind of stuff. Check her out. And so yeah, I am in closing speaking about the products that I share of the sisters and brothers that I'm in the company of. And Fallon is one. I have a upcoming broadcast on her and a few others, and some of them are smaller forms, are children, and their products are great. That's what I've been doing lately as well. Placing orders, being mindful of what orders I'm taking in because I'm giving feedback on them. And it's actually all been, I've not even had to work at giving the feedback. Their products are great. Our smaller versions are mini me's, as Shayu and Mother Matriarch Salima Ellis. Those sisters, they are wonderful as well. Quantier is here. She's speaking to Charbay. Charbay, if you're interested in her, that's her Facebook name. Check her out. And her website information is there. And these sisters are wonderful. Quantier, her daughter, has products, and there are these. I've learned recently that there are these pop-up vendor events. I was like, what's a pop-up? So I've been schooled on that. And Monique, she has schooled me on that, so I appreciate her as well and recognizing her. And so yeah, I've been preparing for a broadcast concerning that, sharing the products of our children and our sisters. I've not had too many men products lately that I've tested. Besides this, Team Owens, got to get you one. Team Owens. So Kathleen Williams, special mention to you, because in part because of you, I am here today. And let me see who. Yeah. So those are. Let me see. Yeah, I've been testing the product. Oh, because now this upcoming the RenPet, which is with Patah Seeker Sar in Boston, July 25th. He also has an event in Boston, July 26th. It's a community event. And so Patah Asar on Facebook, that's his Facebook name, Patah Asar, inbox him for more information. And either way, though, I will be at the July 25th event, and I am taking with me, I have a vendor's table at the event, and on that table will be at least 4 vendors' products. I am carrying their products with me. Everybody can't make it places. So what? Their product goes unknown to the public, to the people. That's a resource that don't get tapped into because the person for some reason couldn't make it to the event. No, I'm bringing their products to the events. Even on my own lecture tour, I'm bringing the products. So there are soaps, and there's the jewelry, and Quanta Ship, I appreciate you as well. And there's some I'm going to be doing. I've had my share of the women's and men's business expos. So I'm planning to have another expo on the broadcast and in person at the events and on my lecture tours. Keto Rising as well. And Empress Aaliyah, yes, y'all need to know. She is a notary. She's great. She does a plethora. She's beautiful. She does many things. She wears many hats, much like all of us queens here today. So definitely check her out. You can inbox me for her information if that's what you like to do. And let's see. Right now, that's just about it. So that's my update. This is my status in public and private do mix. I am going to be, let me see, closing out here. I know that Quantiera said she'll be there. So Shari Berry, yeah, she logged in from her YouTube channel. Yes, Shari Berry Studios. Can you type your website to your art in your link for me in the comments, and I'll share it on the screen? I appreciate you. And what was I saying? So yeah, I will be there at the event. Quantiera will be there. We will all be there. It'll be great. And I'm going to have the products with me. Now, Quantiera will be there. So I know she's bringing her daughter's products with her. I know she is. And so I have pieces myself that I have from people, and I really want to receive all of the orders and put them all on one broadcast if I can, because come July 25th, that time period, kind of, I'm gonna be super busy with the RenPet and being a part of that. So I want to have things that broadcast already done where people's aware of the products. So when they come to the event, they got a mind of what will be there, and they can prepare to purchase those items from the vendors there. And because yeah, with concerning the RenPet, there are things that I am a part of as being a pillar of the Nagaship, founding member. There are things that I will be working on. There are projects and events. So for one, it's people talking about I've been quiet. It's been a while since you've seen me. I'm gonna tell you for sure, it's been a while since you've seen Patah, Secret Sar, and me together on the Nagaship platform, which is the platform. So we've been working together on upcoming broadcasts to prepare people for the RenPet. And of course, there are classes that are starting up. The calendar has its revisions that's taking place for the new year. And we also got some work going on with the Cosmic Egg book. It's an audio book that's being created. And of course, the Amazon account for the calendar has not received as much attention as it should have. And it definitely, I foresee it happening with this year's calendar, because I freed up a lot of my time to be able to do that and put more attention on the projects of the Nagaship. So the Amazon calendars, the calendars for sale on Amazon, the calendars for sale on Etsy. And some people don't want to be bothered, so some calendars are purchased through other payment methods, and some of them are purchased. I carry them to the events with me as well. So some people pay for them in person, and I autograph them in person and all that great stuff. And so either way, the calendar on Amazon, you purchase right now this calendar, and I will ship it to you. Also on Amazon is the Kindle version of this calendar. And there's also a smaller version of the calendar. So it's like pocket size, so you can carry it with you, and it's not just on your wall, because you might want to share this. You definitely want to share this information with other people, and then you got to take it down off your wall, or out of your study space. And then the other one, you can just carry it with you and have it with you all the time. And so when you're sharing information with people, some people got to see stuff. So then you just pop out the smaller calendar and share it with them. So all 3 versions of the calendar are available for purchase on Amazon. It's just not gotten the attention it needed, and the advertising's not been there. So those are things and projects that I'm working on as well, with Masiba, Ptah, Secret, Sar, and the other pillars of the Nagaship. Also, those calendars are available in other countries as well. So I've been managing the new calendar coming out and making the revisions per country on Amazon.com. So yeah. Right now, I sound like I'm busy. I'm doing a lot. I am, but definitely not as much as I was before. So I have time for people to contact me. I have time to listen to you and your feedback on my broadcast and or some other things projects I have going on that you noticed and you want to say something. Contact me. That's cool. We can talk about it. It's not a big deal. So I've acknowledged everyone. And if not, I know you're going to check me on it. So then I will make a note and I will acknowledge you on my next broadcast. I got a lot of projects coming up. It's like, what do I do first? What project do I come with first? And I know, again, I have a limited time to really be on here doing broadcasts, kind of. I still got to stay in contact with y'all, apparently, because people's like, you've been quiet lately. I don't want to cause concern with anyone. That's not my intention ever. So I will be here more often. Back again. I'll do my best. But for real, come about, what is this? June. Oh, it's about June on the calendar. Yeah, y'all gonna be seeing me so much, y'all gonna probably get tired of looking at me. Some of y'all, and some of y'all already tired, ain't even looking at me no more. So you don't even hear my voice right now, and that's great. So I appreciate you all being here. I'm getting off of here right now. More information on this upcoming event of mine. And let me see. Yep, that's, I think, all I got. Yep, that's it. All right, so I'm closing out. I appreciate you all being here. Y'all are wonderful. We are in person. My next event is in July 25th, Boston, Massachusetts, the Roxbury area, with Ptah, Secret, Sar, Masiba, and the Ramech. We will be there. And peace to you all. And I will see you real soon. Peace.